All got 25,000. It was split between 22,000 going into pochi la biashara of the individuals that benefited, another 3,000 each going into savings. So I came to join the president and all the other government officials to witness that event, which was actually momentous because it was targeting youth aged between 19 and 29 years who had not gone beyond Form 4. They were either Form 4 dropout and below. And as you know, His Excellency the President had always committed in the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. And part of that transformation is actually touching the very bottom of the pyramid. And there is no other bottom you can touch other than children or youth who never exceeded beyond 4, who are a big number, and who we want to give a future and a hope. And I think yesterday just proved that we don't just talk and don't do, we talk and do. Several months ago, I was here to actually launch the Nyota program, and again, many of you members of the media covered me, actually at the same Kisii Polytechnic, because this was the first outpost of all the sub-county offices we went, and you saw long queues of Kenyans and local youth queuing up to actually register and validate. Eventually, that's what culminated yesterday with this disbursement of funds, the 8,800 for the 3 counties, or 3,300 for Kisii County. And you saw it was a mix of male, female, and also cutting across every ward in the country, because this program is non-discriminative, this program is inclusive, this program does not need to know who you are, you just register, you're eligible, and you come in. Thank you, and I think it was very, very successful. Obviously, as I let you also ask 1 or 2 questions, in addition to launching Nyota, which was very, very successful, as you saw, the youth were very, very happy and their families. His Excellency the President also inaugurated the Nyambera market, which in fact is a build-up to the Nyambera Park that had actually been built by the county government, led by His Excellency Governor Simbarati. So the market remains the rehabilitation of the park. And many of you, I don't know if you're old enough to realize that that site was actually a dumping site. It was actually a place where you could never encroach or approach. So yesterday, for His Excellency the President, the Governor, and all the dignitaries to actually go there and lay a foundation stone, obviously, in addition to the park that has been built, just shows this development. The Singapore that His Excellency the President is talking about is not Singapore coming from the sky. It is those little beautiful progresses like the Nyambera market, like the park that the governor has built, where you guys can go after work and chifinchari. You can literally go and lie under a shade and enjoy a good, clean environment. That's really what we talk about for development. And obviously, the president also spoke to many other projects that you guys are familiar with, which will also be coming in the pipeline. Thank you.
Can you talk about the digital supervisors and implementation of ICT facility giving us figures because we've begun
Thank you very much. One of the 5 pillars of the current 5th administration of President William Ruto is actually digital spyware and creative economy. That digital spyware had a national target and a local implementation expectation. Nationally, we were targeted to roll out 100,000 kilometers of cable and also open digital hubs in 1,450 of the county ward rep level across the country. And in addition to that, His Excellency the President also committed 25,000 free Wi-Fi again across the country. In terms of the local implementation of that lofty vision, which was set by His Excellency the President, in Kisii County, the best example, because sometimes you talk and people say, but you haven't seen it. The best example is the Chitume Center here at Uruguay. This center has got 100 computers. This center processes shifts of 100 students per shift, and shifts can be anything 2 to 4 hours, and in a day they can shift maybe 3 to 4 shifts in a day. And what I'm told now from the center manager, because the numbers I've given, they've trained nearly 380, almost 400 students who have actually learned and graduated. This is basically an example of all the other centers we've set out. So where are we in terms of statistics? We've got a center of excellence, which were 47 of them set up across the country. For Kisii County, our center of excellence is near Ogembo town, in Machovia Church. That's where land was found, in Negative area. That in fact is under construction, and we shall soon be actually going out on a tour of development with the Minister for ICT and also the governor and the rest of the leaders to see the progress. There are also other standard hubs that are actually under construction because, as you know, civil works take time to actually build across the country. And the plan is that once the civils are done, we actually equip with computers, so that we have similar centers like this Kituna Center here across Kisii County and across the country.